Alright, so if you click this video, you're probably looking to import a JDM car into Canada or the US. If you've ever dreamed of owning a classic JDM car like a Nissan Skyline, Toyota Chaser, or even a Honda S2000, you're in the right place. Let me walk you through the process of importing a car from Japan to North America using an import company like Bpro JDM Imports or another import company. I'll cover everything in this video from finding the right car to getting it legally registered in your country. So let's get this process started. The first step is choosing the right car for your budget. Unfortunately, your budget probably determines what car you can go for. Obviously, this is subjective to the condition and mileage of the car, but you guys get the point. You might have a $20,000 budget, but you need to understand you're probably not going to get a GTR for that kind of money anymore. Just a little warning for you guys before we continue. All right, so what are our options? One of my favorite options is using Bpro's website for Japanese inventory. It's a great option for common vehicles like the Toyota RAV4, K-Truck, or even some other random goodies like a Subaru STI. So another good option could be direct owner sales from Japan. Not something I'm super diverse in, but if you're making a trip to Japan and you know someone there and you're interested in their vehicle, it could be a good option and you might actually know what you're getting beforehand. Now we have dealerships. So for dealerships in Japan, I like to use goo.net and you can search up the exact kind of vehicle you're looking for. So for instance, I'm searching up Nissan Skylines from 1998 to 2001. You can change the price and conditions as well. And then we can search this from price up to price down and scroll through and find different Skylines that they have posted at dealerships. So this is a good way of figuring out what the vehicle you're looking for is selling for at dealerships, your budget, as well as maybe if you're lucky, you'll find your dream vehicle within these dealerships. It can be a little less hassle sometimes if you have your importer just grab the vehicle you want specifically from a dealership and bring that one over to North America. So last option for importing a vehicle, and my personal favorite, is the auctions. So here I'm just on Bpro's website, going to their auctions page, going to bids, Bpro, and here you can go to the Japanese auctions or you can see sales statistics. I'm going to go to the auctions and once again search up the Nissan Skyline. So once you're here, you can look at the different Nissan Skylines that are going to be up for sale. You can change the year, the mileage, the condition. All right, so once you've found the car you're looking for, we can go over the auction sheet. So this is a Nissan Skyline 1998 blue GTX Turbo R34 four-door. I believe GTX stands for all-wheel drive. We have that it's a factory 5-speed here, 144,000 kilometers. The bid is going to start at 1.3 million yen. They average at about 1.8 million yen. I could probably see this one going for more than that, even though it is a four-door. And then you can read the auction sheet. So generally, it's best to get your importer to also go over the auction sheet with you because some things can be difficult to read. But at least we can get an idea for the car before we even ask them. So first we have in the top right here, it's an R grade, so it's been repaired before. It could have been repaired for multiple reasons: repainting, replaced body parts, accident, frame damage. You never really know. So it's good to ask your importer to see what they say is the history of the car, if they can find anything. We have a double X mark on the hood here, which could be a reason for it being R, which means it's been replaced, the hood. There's some writing on the back here. I can't really tell what that means, but maybe there is like a repair mark back there. A1 stands for scratch, as you can see. We also have U, which is pretty common, U1 for small dent. Looks like this car has quite a few scratches and dents on it. You can kind of even see like some bumps and dings on the front bumper. These pictures aren't the best quality, but it gives you a little bit of an idea of what you're kind of getting into. After this, even after all the issues this car may have, I want to still get this car checked out and maybe get a bid on this car. I'm thinking, hey, I can get a good deal on this. It's going to be a good investment. We'll find out. A couple more things to mention before we get an inspection on this vehicle is we're really looking for rust, which is S1, which we do not see any of in this picture. And we're also looking for corrosion, which is C1, which we also do not see in this picture. We're going to have someone on the ground take a look at this car and see if he can find any rust or corrosion, because even though it's not marked on this sheet, it can still be present or under the vehicle. Also, we really want to look out for engine issues, engine noises, and oil leaks. Now that I've decided to go ahead with the vehicle, I'll ask Bpro to send me some pictures of the vehicle. So he'll send me these close-ups of the wheels so I can see maybe some corrosion or issues around the wheels or tires, get a good idea for the car, as well as the undercarriage. Now this one's pretty important because sometimes the undercarriage will be a little confusing or something might throw you off. So for instance, in this one, there is a little bit of rust up here in this top left corner, and just that little bit of rust there is too much for me to want to deal with. So I ended up passing on this vehicle. So it's quite important to have someone who can get you these pictures in a timely manner before the bid. And if this was good, I would then move ahead to the next step, which is get Bpro to ask one of their agents at the auction to inspect the vehicle. So I've gotten a little off track with auctions. There's just quite a lot of information to cover, and I'll go into further detail in another video. So let's say we chose a car. Well, in order to bid on that vehicle, we need to put a deposit down. So you'll end up giving Bpro a $1,000 deposit. This is not refundable, so once you do this, you're kind of locked in and you're going to be bidding on different vehicles until you win one. So if your bid is successful, the total cost will include the car price, the importer fees, the custom fee. So even though we have all these different fees, if you use an importer like Bpro, they will calculate all the costs for you. Congratulations, you've won your dream JDM car from Japan. Now, we can begin the exporting process. So, what does that entail? The car is going to be inspected for any issues, transported to the nearest port, then shipped off via roll-on, roll-off, or container shipping. Okay, so shipping. Recently, this has been taking 3 to 4 months due to backlog, not an ideal situation, and I'm currently waiting on my second car to be shipped over to Canada, but it's well worth the wait. Now, I know it can be stressful purchasing your first car overseas on a boat that you don't really know anything about. But for peace of mind, Bpro does provide shipping insurance. So once your car gets to North America, you're going to need to provide the bill of landing, the export certificate, the customs declaration form, and the import and duty taxes. After clearing customs, you need to register your JDM car in your country. This usually involves in safety inspection, emissions testing, title and registration. Each country has different regulations. US, the cars must be 25 years or older. Canada, the cars only need to be 15 years or older. And that's it. That's how you import a JDM car from Japan to North America using Bpro. Next video, I'll be going over my own experience of what it was like importing my car through Bpro. Let me tell you, it was quite a roller coaster. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments below. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more JDM content.